I hate to take off these adorable pink hoops. We need to talk
You
about
got to do it.
I got to do it.
You have to show them the beauty of the chunky, thank you, Chunky, the Chunky Monkey simulated Diamonique studs that come in pierced and in clip.
I can't believe they're in pierced.
Now, here's the thing. They are chunky.
Okay.
They are chunky monkey. They're not for
appreciated.
They're not for people that want just like a teeny weeny discreet little stud. This is for someone who really wants to sparkle and shine.
Gold.
And I don't know if I ever told you this before, but I've been selling my jewelry for years to those fabulous housewives that we love to hate on television.
Yes.
You know, all those different franchises. They've been wearing my jewelry since before they were ever housewives, and they like big things like this, chunky monkey studs, and they wear them as if they're real because they like to, you know, people to think that they're real. So here is the round, which is the most classic and the most popular because round studs are in the diamond industry. They're usually the first top selling shape of stone. So I've done them in pierced with a magic back, which gives you a post.
Can't even.
Hold on, let me just get it off. Here's my magic back that holds the earring close to the ear without flipping forward. Can you see that? It has my signature heart right on top. Sometimes these are called monster backs, but I call it a magic back.
It acts like a little kickstand.
It acts like a kickstand, and it holds the earring up right so that you won't see that. Who wants the stone facing the floor? I mean, nobody wants that.
No, they are
I've also done it in clip-on for those of you that require a clip-on because maybe your piercing has changed over time, like we discussed earlier. My piercing definitely has changed over time, and this way I can just put it on where I want it to be.
So these are the rounds? Oh my gosh.
Those are the rounds, which are probably the most iconic. And then they come in sterling silver with a white gold plating and sterling silver with a 14 karat gold plating over them. And look at the ashers.
Oh my gosh.
Mean, come on.
The ashers are 19.2
No,
carats.
this is money, honey. This is like, this is rich. It is a step cut, asher cut, hand cut. Diamonique simulated diamond that you can just get lost in and mesmerized.
That's just a hall of mirrors. That is Versailles in
yes,
earring.
That is Versailles.
At the very end of our row, our third cut is the oval. And so here's
Which is regal.
Oh my gosh.
The oval shape
timeless.
Is regal, like a certain princess wore an oval sapphire and she wore oval diamonds on her ears. It's very elegant. It is very ladylike, and it is a fancy cut that has come back in style.
There's all your clip-ons in the front, to your point, in the gold layered and the white gold layered. And then all of our pierced are up top in the same cuts. So you can see that we've got all of the pierced. We wanted you to see that it comes with that back that'll hold it upright. $89 and change to get. Don't tell the housewives.
That's bananas.
Don't tell the housewives.
They're going to be mad at me. Well, they're going to be so mad.
Call us. We'll get you.
Yeah, they're going to be so mad.
But
and they wear them all the time as if they're real, and people think that they're real. They're like, "Oh, Jen, I only want to wear it if it looks real." I'm like, "Of course it looks real.
Of course,
especially on you, it looks real." And what a great earring to travel with, because I am a true believer that you should only be traveling with Diamonique or simulated diamonds because you just never know who's lurking around the hotel. You just never know who's going to come speeding up alongside of you on a bicycle and grab your bag. And this way you travel with confidence, or this could just be an upgrade because maybe you have a pair of diamond studs that are a half a carat or a carat and you want an upgrade.
Katya,
I wanted an upgrade. I wanted an upgrade, so I did them for myself.
I love
I
that
first
you
did
did.
them for the housewives, and I was like,
then
you know,
you
they have
shared.
something. I kind of like that
Well,
too.
Katya popped those in her ear, and she just went, okay, I
Yeah,
like those.
look at how
Look at-
gorgeous they
She's
look.
wearing the rounds at the 16 karat total weight. That's 8 carats in each ear. That is nothing to be shy about. These have big sparkle, but the fact that you gave us pierced and
clip.
clip-on, so we can wear these whether we have pierced ears or not. You just choose pierced or clip-on, then you choose your shape of stone. But they're $20 off today. Also, the easy pay. They are 5 easy payments of $18. And Diamonique stones are colorless. They are also perfect. There are no inclusions.
They're simulated. They're man-made, so they're perfect. They look like they could be deflawless, white, usually whiter and brighter than most people's genuine diamonds. But I want to just go back to this magic back for a
That
second.
Asher is just
So
a stunner.
the magic back, which you can see the heart on top. Obviously, you would not see the heart on the ear
I'll show
because
you
it would
from my
be
ear.
behind the ear, but that keeps it upright perfectly. I was once at a wedding. I was sitting across from a lovely woman who was wearing a gorgeous pair of diamond studs. They really were gorgeous, but I couldn't stop staring because they were facing her
They go like
plate.
that.
They were facing downward.
Wait, can we
And-
look at it like this too? I want, just while you're telling that story, I want everybody to see.
And what happens is when your stud faces the floor, you can't see the beauty of the stud. So I said to her, I had just met her, I said, wow, those
it
studs
upright.
are gorgeous. And she said, oh, thank you. My husband bought them for me. And we celebrated our 25th wedding anniversary with these. And I said to her, you know, those stones are so magnificent. I would love to see them. I would love to see a magic back on them. So I took a magic back off of my earring.
Oh, that's
I
how
put
sweet
it
you
on
are.
hers, and I showed her in the mirror the difference between the two ears, and she just couldn't believe it.
Yeah.
She could not believe it. It was the same exact earring, but it sat forward instead of facing her plate. And you can take these magic backs and put them on with any of your studs that give you
Sure.
trouble, because you'll notice now that we're talking about it, the magic back, which has my iconic signature heart, is really, it's a hack. You
Well,
know, it's like a magic trick.
Can I show everybody too the back on the clip-on? Because you've done the same engineering
Yes.
to the clip-on. It's not the magic back, because obviously it's not a post
Right.
with a clutch. But look, it also has a little part that holds onto the back of your, it's gonna stand it up.
Stand up straight.
See that?
Now that we've talked about it and discussed it, you're going to start staring at people's ears and become obsessed with it like I am, because nobody wants their stones facing the floor. But whether it's the pierced or the clip, these are going to stand forward, face forward. Everybody's going to see them. And if you have either never pierced your ears, or if your piercings are in a funny spot, or if your lobes have stretched, this is the perfect earring, because you can just pop it on wherever you want on your ear.
And-
Because sometimes piercings are too far to the right, too far to the left. You know, they as we mature, they move, and your
It
lobes.
happens.
Yeah, it happens.
But you choose your shape of stone, and you choose pierced or clip-on. Thank you for making us clip-ons. And they're $18 to get them home. Okay, this was a full hour of Jen by Jennifer Mel.
The hour is up.
I just did the same thing.